Welcome to the Redditscape Vault. Stick around until the end and you'll get a cute slideshow of a mystery animal. r/ask Reddit, what's your worst public speaking/presentation experience? I was once giving a presentation about why it is necessary to be tech savvy. Turns out I was on mute for 3 minutes, lol. I was asked to speak at a funeral service, just for minutes. I've spoken at AA for 28 plus years now and thought it wasn't going to be a problem. 3/4 through and I just lost it, crying until the end. I'm pretty confident and can do public speaking and presentations without preparing beforehand, but I have one. When I was in 2nd grade, I had HPV on my body and had a very visible wart on my nose for which I got bullied a lot, even by teachers. So I was asked to read a lesson out loud in front of the whole class. I refused but was forced to. I walked up in the front, and everybody burst out laughing. I looked at the teacher, and she was grinning too. It shattered my heart completely. Even after I healed, everybody knew I had low self-esteem, so the bullying continued till the end. People suck. I read my portion of a group project out loud in a 9th grade history class. I said the word Thailand about 30 times to increasing amounts of laughter. I had no idea why they were laughing, as I had never heard the word Thailand out loud. Group presentation, MBA final/capstone class. One member of our group had quit on us and being too late to officially drop, just quit coming. Woman in my group was a hardcore stoner and every other word was like or We were assigned a product and had to develop a business plan. Product comes from the business professor pal who is a semi-retired chemistry professor. There is always one, a fellow student in the audience who takes it upon themselves to do all they can to shred your presentation and make you look like a moron. And my tormentor was relentless. When she asked questions, the other 2 group members just looked at me and shrugged. Anyway, we passed and I have a piece of paper on my wall that says I'm smarter than I actually am. Started feeling a panic attack coming on about halfway through for unknown reasons/nothing to do with the presentation. Group presentation with 2 other people, neither of whom knew about my brain stuff. Trying to act like everything was fine for an extended period of time in front of 20-odd people, not a good day for me. Not mine, but watched my mom's college class give presentations. She's the teacher and let the students pick their topic. There were some really good ones, but the worst one by far was one of the 3 about how Disney ruined Star Wars. He kept cursing every sentence. His slideshow was a bunch of memes with curse words, not even put together nicely, and he kept apologizing about how we had to listen to him and his presentation literally every other sentence. It was 75% cursing and apologizing. This was college level. I wanted to die. I did a presentation in Argentina using a translator, as I do not habla the español. I thought it went okay, not thrilling. The translator came up to me afterwards and said, "You were just awful. Thanks for the feedback." Yesterday, I had a speech and I planned on starting with some humor, so I did. But the problem was that when I was preparing this speech, the joke was absolutely not funny, especially since I have read it so many times. I just wanted to make my speech a little more fun for some extra points. So at my speech, I began talking and couldn't even get half of my sentence, the joke, out. It was hilarious. I kept laughing uncontrollably and so did the public. Eventually I picked it up luckily, but I knew I could burst out laughing anytime again and needed to focus. I guess it were the nerves. I cursed over the mic to a room of about 200 people. It had been an exhausting day and people weren't answering when I called their names, for the 4th time. I sighed and said, "People, speak up, this is a big-ass room." I felt time freeze as I had to make a choice, react to what I said or pretend I didn't just say that and act normal. I chose the latter. Just kept working like I hadn't just cursed. And I know as curses go, ass isn't that bad but in a professional setting. Not one complaint or reaction. I resolved to be very careful around the mic from then on. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end. I hope you enjoyed your slideshow of the mini bobbers. Have a good day, and happy holidays.